So it's been confirmed that Resident Evil Requiem is going to be released next year for the PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. This is something that we learned a couple of days ago at the 2025 Summer Games Fest, and like everyone expected, it's going to be coming out for the PS5, Xbox Series X, and Microsoft Windows. And a lot of people were expecting this game to come out before the end of 2025, but apparently, it's been delayed, and I'm not exactly sure why. And honestly, a lot of people were expecting Capcom to bring back one of the older protagonists like Leon Kennedy or Chris Redfield, or that has been it's been the rumor that has been circulating around the web before the announcement for almost a year, and I don't know. I feel like some people might be disappointed with that. Other people are okay with it, and they want to see what this new protagonist is going to be like. The new protagonist for this game is an FBI agent by the name of Grace Ashcroft, and the story for this game is that she's investigating mysterious deaths at a hotel that her mother had died in 8 years before the setting of the game. And the thing is, the setting for the game is something that is. I don't think it's been made clear as of yet what year it takes place in. However, like if you look at the trailer footage, you basically see Raccoon City in shambles, following that of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and I feel like that's something that's rather interesting because it makes me wonder whether or not this takes place shortly after the events of Resident Evil 3, where Jill Valentine was the main protagonist. And speaking of which, a lot of people were hoping that Jill Valentine would like reemerge or come back and play a central role in this game, but I don't know if that's going to be the case because we haven't seen like a full trailer of the game. It's just a trailer that was like a few minutes long, and I heard we're supposed to be getting like a full trailer sometime a little bit later this year, like in the summer. But yeah, I feel like at this point, Capcom knows that they ruined Jill Valentine for the most part, especially when they brought her back in Resident Evil 5 and they had her as Wesker's pawn. It was something that was kind of weird, but, whatever. You didn't really hear much about Jill Valentine after that. And it's actually kind of shocking because she was one of the more iconic characters of the franchise. But I digress. Resident Evil Requiem looks really promising, and the official release date for this upcoming game is February 27th of next year. And this game is supposed to be utilizing the RE engine, and this is a game that's been in development for the past 7 years. So that means the development of this game took place like right after Resident Evil Biohazard, which I think came out back in 2017. So it's been in development since like the late teens. So it's a bit surprising that this game is having its release date delayed, but at the same time, I would rather that be the case than have something that's a buggy, glitchy mess during its launch because we've had enough games that's been like that for the past couple of years. And as far as Capcom is concerned, when they release video games, a lot of their stuff be top notch. So, I will give them that. So, as far as Resident Evil Requiem is concerned, I'm looking forward to learning more about the game, whether or not there'll be cameos from like older characters in this upcoming game, and it'll be interesting to see how the gameplay for this upcoming Resident Evil title is going to be different from anything we've seen in the past couple of installments within the series.